In this lesson, we're going to discuss how to interpret and become comfortable with losses. Throughout the course, I will reiterate that losses are a part of the game of speculation. Many cannot survive with day trading because they cannot accept losing. Here's why. Losing in life is uncomfortable and it is associated with pain. Most traders equate losing a trade with losing a family member, failing in school, losing a job, or his or her own self-esteem. We are wired not to take consecutive losses as humans. So the concept of loss in trading is very hard on people. But speculative trading requires reprogramming. We must see them as business expenses that we pay to play in the market. If you can rewire your mind to expect losses instead of being surprised by them, you will be able to join the 5% of successful retail traders. We talked about how to interpret losses a little bit before, but let's take a deeper dive now. To be successful in day trading, you have to understand orders and how the market moves. In the popular markets, several different groups are playing. There are different subgroups that I'll talk about later, but we're going to refer to the main group as the market movers. They have enough money and resources to make the price move several points. Retail traders do not have money or do not have enough money and resources to move prices significantly. Only the market movers do. So the first principle that you must understand is that at any given moment, one of the market movers can make a decision to move the market in a direction that supports or violates your bias. You have no control over this. Also, sometimes when you see your pattern or signal and you enter into a trade, nothing may happen for hours or even a day or days because you are dependent on the market mover to push the market in your favor. With this being said, we have to expect that after we enter into the trade, the outcome is random. The outcome depends on people somewhere in an office, and their decision has nothing to do with our decision. The summertime is a great example of how the market changes because of human behavior. A lot of time, beginner traders lose money in the summer because they're trying to trade all of their normal patterns. But during the summer, a lot of market makers and big players are taking vacations with their families. So the decisions that you need often to support your trade are not being made simply because people are not in the offices trading. So before you begin your trading journey, we need to help you rewire your mind to understand this principle. This is the most important principle about psychology. The second principle that is extremely important, the second principle is this: you have to lose money to make money. Mark Douglas, a great trading psychologist who passed away, gave us a solid example of why losses are inevitable. He gave the example of a weighted coin. Out of 10 flips, the coin would land on heads 6 times and tails 4 times. And he asked the question, will you participate in a game where you will win $1,000 when it lands on heads and you will lose $1,000 when it lands on tails? Most people would say yes, because they know that they will come out in profit. If they begin the game, if they lose 4 flips in a row, let's say, they will keep flipping the coin, knowing the remaining six flips will result in profit, and then they will net profit, right? $2,000. Now, what would happen to the person that stopped flipping after the 4th loss? They will lose out on their opportunity to end in profit. That's what will happen. This is an excellent analogy for our trading edge. Most people have not personalized the strategies that they try to use enough to know out of 10 how many trades will be wins and losses. Secondly, people stop trading during the series, right? Missing out on an opportunity to end out in profit. I know that this is hard to do for most people, but before you begin your trading journey, you have to learn to accept losses in the trading simulator, the demo. You need to change the rewiring of your brain like children who play video games, like those games like Call of Duty and Fortnite. The loss of life in those games is not real to them. For them, the kill doesn't mean loss of life or humiliation. It isn't real for them. Similarly, you must rewire your mind in the trading simulator to accept losses as a business expense of us being in the market and understand that the loss is a necessary flip in our series of 10 or 20 or 30. Your mind has the potential to rewire itself to lose money without large emotions attached to it. The way to help with this is by truly understanding that we profit at the end of the week or end of the month or quarter by trading a series of trades rather than focusing on the results of one individual trade. The pros don't see the individual trades. The pros learn to see the series and are gladly willing to pay the risk fee to be in the market for larger gains. So when I load up on US 30 for my ace setups, I am happy. I am happy to pay the fee because I know my series of 10 or 15 or 20, at the end of that series, it's highly likely based on past data that I will come out on top. In a later chapter, we have an exercise that will help you with this. But in conclusion, in this course, I'm going to teach you how to rewire your brain to accept losses. Using the trade simulator and backtesting, you will rewire your mind and learn how to be willing to accept a loss, right, in your series to win at the end. Drop your comments or questions in the section below. I'll catch you in the next video.